You are not hearing these words in real time. You think you are. You are not. Your brain is approximately 80 milliseconds behind reality at all times. Everything you see, hear, touch, smell, and taste has already happened by the time you become aware of it. You are living in the past, constantly, right now. This is not a malfunction. This is your brain making a choice. It decided, very early in your evolution, that accuracy was less important than speed, and so it built something extraordinary and slightly terrifying. It built a prediction machine. Your brain does not wait for information to arrive before it tells you what's happening. It makes its best guess about what is probably happening based on everything it has ever learned. Then it shows you that guess. And then only if the incoming information disagrees with the guess, it makes a correction. Most of the time it doesn't bother correcting, because most of the time the guess is close enough. You are not seeing the world. You are seeing your brain's best guess about the world. Updated when necessary, with a slight delay. Let's talk about your eyes. You have a blind spot in each eye, a place where the optic nerve connects to the retina. No light receptors, no vision, nothing. A hole in your visual field roughly the size of 15 full moons stacked together. You cannot see it, not because it isn't there, but because your brain fills it in. It looks at what's around the blind spot and makes something up, seamlessly, confidently, without telling you. You have been looking through two holes your entire life, and your brain has been quietly painting over them and never once mentioned it. Now let's talk about memory. You do not have memories the way a computer has files. A computer stores information and retrieves it exactly. Your brain does not do this. Every time you remember something, you are not retrieving it, you are reconstructing it. Your brain pulls together fragments, some real, some filled in, some borrowed from other memories, some subtly rewritten by everything that has happened since. And it hands you that reconstruction and tells you it's the original. It is not the original. The original is gone. It has been gone since the moment you first remembered it. Studies have shown that human memory is so malleable that entirely false memories can be implanted with nothing more than a leading question. Ask someone if they remember the broken glass when the car stopped suddenly. There was no broken glass. There was no glass mentioned in any account. But a significant percentage of people will later report remembering the glass. Clearly. In detail. They are not lying. Their brain filled it in. Because that's what brains do. Now let's talk about decisions. There is a famous series of experiments in neuroscience where participants were asked to make a simple voluntary movement, flick a wrist, press a button, whenever they felt like it. They were also asked to note the exact moment they decided to move by watching a clock. The researchers could see the electrical activity in the brain preparing for the movement before it happened. That preparation began, on average, half a second before the participants reported making the decision. The brain had already decided, before the conscious mind knew anything about it. What you experience as making a decision may be your conscious mind being informed of a decision that has already been made, by a part of you that you have no access to. Free will may be, at least in part, your brain's way of telling you a story about yourself. Now let's talk about what you're seeing right now. The color you call red, the specific shade of blue you see in a clear sky, the exact tone of your best friend's voice. None of these exist outside your head. What exists outside your head is electromagnetic radiation at various wavelengths. Pressure waves in air. Your brain takes these signals and invents the experience of them. Color is not a property of objects. It is something your brain creates in response to wavelengths of light. Two people looking at the same sunset are not seeing the same thing. They are each seeing a different construction, built by different brains, using different lifetimes of reference. There is no such thing as objective experience. There is only what your brain decides to show you. Now, here is the part that should either comfort you or deeply unsettle you, depending on how your brain decides to process it. Your brain is not doing this to deceive you. It is doing this because it loves you in the only way a brain can love anything. It is working at extraordinary speed with incomplete information, under constant pressure, doing its absolute best to build you a world that is safe and navigable and comprehensible. The gaps it fills in, the memories it edits, the decisions it makes before you know about them, the color it invents, the 80 milliseconds it hides from you. All of it is your brain, constantly, quietly, making the world make sense. It is the most complex object in the known universe. And it is doing all of this for you, right now, 80 milliseconds ago.